Good morning, Phono friends. Don Wilson here with another status update. Over the past 6 weeks, I've had a lot going on, and I've really been anxious to share with you some of those fun highlights. You may have seen recently that um, I had a little contest where some members of the community submitted music, and Joe Happy Pork Chop Wood won with a really wonderful blues piece, Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Video of which is already on my YouTube channel. So he sent me an MP3, and um, over there under that towel is a late 30s, early 40s Presto commercial lathe, which I then cut to a master, and that one will be available for the Wayne Show, along with the Blackbird Society Orchestra, one of the best jazz bands here in the Philadelphia region. Um, they had sent me a copy of Mahogany Hall Stomp from Louis Armstrong, so that's also ready to be available for the Wayne Show. Both are really fantastic recordings, and I can't wait to see how well they do. Along in other news, some really hot diamond discs have come up that I'll show you in a moment, and also Jack Stanley's extensive collection of Berliners, in particular pirated Berliners, the ones that Frank Seaman and Zonophone had just polished right off all of the Berliner information. Those discs are available. And Neil Hinchman also included several Berliners, including another 5-inch, so Berliner number 5-inch Berliner. So we're talking 1888 to 1892. Both number 44 and number 77 are now available. These are discs that most people won't ever even see, let alone have the opportunity to buy. But thanks to some generous collectors, they're now available. So I'm now going to turn the camera around and show you some of the exciting new additions to the collection. So here's just a few of the highlights that we can take a look in between the miscellaneous laboratory equipment that's stuck around. And if we step back for a minute, and we can take a quick look over that, you can actually see more silicone in this basement than in all of Hollywood, California. Black Bottom you may have seen. Charleston is a recent addition. And the most recent ones, way up, they're almost out of arm's reach. I'm Wild About Horns on Automobiles by Jack Dalton. Singing in the Rain. That's the diamond disc version, by the way. Over here, the needle type of Singing in the Rain has been available for a few weeks. Me and the Man in the Moon. I love to bumpity bump on a bumpy road with you. I wonder what that one could be about. And then there's several that, geez, I just haven't even had the time to label yet. So most of those molds are so recent that copy number 1, the master copies, are just coming out of the pressure cooker. And here doing a little spot checking to make sure that I've got good copies before I send the originals back to their owners. Here we can see that this playing surface is absolutely flawless. Look at that. These were clean originals to begin with, but these copies just came out great. Okay, now for the fun part. We'll do a few spot tests to make sure that they play well, and then these copies will go into storage.
and singing, just singing
So these discs have really come from all over the world. Mostly from the US. Was recently lucky enough to get some from London Phonograph Society.
certain racket nowadays. I just got a funny one that keeps me in a daze. Some folks like the opera, then others like the blues. But I like something different, and here's the one I choose. I'm wild about horns on automobiles that go. I don't know what that...
Another fantastic one. Both sides of that one are absolutely great. And what do we have here?
When you're all alone and you're night and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flap, get out and get under the moon. Now underneath the bright Hillsbury light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flap, get out and get under the moon. Now look, look, look at the stars above, look, look, look at those sweeties love, oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean, it's all you gotta do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flap, get out and get under the moon.
That one's so catchy, it's hard to stop playing it. And we've got one more little sample to test play. Let's see what this one is.
Hey, yes, I wanna be bad. This thing of being a good little goody is all very well. But what can you do when you're loaded with plenty of pep? And vigor, when you're learning what lips are for? Or is it naughty to ask for more? Then the answer is yes, I wanna be bad.
And so there's just a very brief overview of some of the new discs that I have. And I want to take this opportunity to thank some of the people who in the recent past have loaned discs for this project. And those people are in no particular order. Mark Roberts recently loaned 10 of the hottest Diamond discs, especially the electric ones. Again, Jack Stanley with approximately 25 Berliners, including those pirated ones that I mentioned. Neil Hinchman also loaned a couple pirated ones, a couple very early 7-inch ones, and again the 5-inch number 44. Roland Willis and Dominic Combe were responsible for making available Sunny Skies. This is an unreleased test pressing, so that's a very rare record, and it's also in incredibly good condition. Eli Hines had, he scored a great deal on a copy of Black Bottom, also an incredibly hard to find disc, and also very clean. Wyatt Marcus, a few months ago, loaned about a dozen exceptionally clean Berliners, including some with real Americana kind of music. Dixie, Yankee Doodle, Star Spangled Banner, that sort of thing. Really wonderful historical pieces. And lastly, I would like to thank Bobby Roy. He did a fantastic job designing a couple different label designs, and those label designs are going to be the ones that will be used on the upcoming discs that were cut on that Presto lathe in the basement. So if you see some fine artwork on the discs that I'm about to start producing myself, that's Bobby Roy to thank. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, share the video, let people know what I'm doing. Thank you.